Hannah May, one of the collaborators at Instagram Connection for Educators and teacher author at From September to Mrs. May. I'm here again today, this Tuesday, to bring you the second part in our video series at Instagram Connection for Educators. Today we're going to be talking about what is a hashtag. Now, hashtags are a pretty broad topic, so we will be splitting this up into several videos. So let's start off first by answering the simple question, what is a hashtag? Think of a hashtag as what you would put into a search engine like Google. It's a keyword, and it is, of course, in the beginning, it is going to have the hashtag, or what we used to refer to as the pound sign or number sign. So for example, a lot of hashtags that are big in the educational world are hashtag teacher follow teacher, hashtag I teach too. Things like that are really going to connect educators to different posts posted by different accounts that they aren't already following. So when I make a post, I put always hashtag teachers follow teachers. That puts my post under Instagram's category for hashtag teachers follow teachers. And any person could search that hashtag in Instagram and my post would pop up even if they are not following me. So if you search by hashtag, you are going through all the posts that have been made using that hashtag. And of course, keep in mind too that this works only for accounts that are made public. So if you are using Instagram as a teacher author for TPT or just to document your educational journey in general, put it as public, not a private page. That way you are able to use hashtags to help you in your marketing endeavors. So like I said, this can really help boost your engagement a lot. One study even noted that just using one hashtag on a post versus none boosts your engagement by 12%. Now, you can use up to 30 hashtags on Instagram, and I highly encourage that you do. So just think about those numbers. If one hashtag boosted your engagement by 12%, just imagine how much it would be boosted by using 30 excellent hashtags and relevant hashtags on your post. So I think the hardest thing to decide for a lot of educators is which hashtags are good hashtags. How can you tell the difference between a good hashtag that's going to help bring your product to a wider audience versus a hashtag that maybe not do so much for you? So the key is to be using hashtags that a lot of other people are already using. And when I give you this advice, I think about my first post to Instagram on my personal account. This was way back when I was in college, when Instagram had first started becoming popular. I had created my own page and went out to my balcony at college, took a picture of all the snow, uploaded it to Instagram, and then put the hashtag just waiting on a snow day. So a few minutes later, I got a text from my little sister Tori informing me that my hashtag and therefore my entire post was stupid. And though she didn't have a whole lot of tact, as little sisters often do not, she was incredibly right. No one was using that hashtag just waiting on a snow day. So no one was going to be connecting with my post. If I had used a broader post or hashtag like hashtag snow, hashtag January, hashtag snow day, hashtag winter, any of those would have connected me with a wider and broader audience than hashtag just waiting on a snow day. So as you can see, it's very critical that you are using hashtags that are already established. So how do you decide this? Well, we at Instagram Connection for Educators have taken the guesswork out for you. We've created a Google Doc that we are going to be sharing with you that has some of the best hashtags for education, and they're divided by category. So we have a section for primary teachers, middle school teachers, content area teachers, just general teaching hashtags. It's all sorted out there for you so that you can go on, you can see which hashtags are already widely accepted and used in the teaching community, and then use those on your posts. And you can access that document for free. You can even add to it and help out the community in general. All you have to do is go to bit.do, that's bit.do/#help. So again, that's bit.do/#help. And that will give you a great starting point. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you over to the post that I just made and show you how I'm going to decide which hashtags are best for that post. Okay, so here I am ready to post a photo onto Instagram. You can see that I am posting a photo of the gift that I've bought for my students, Mooseltoe from Scholastic. So this is the photo I'm going to be posted. I already have the caption all ready to go, and you'll notice that there are no hashtags in my caption. If you do use hashtags in your caption, that's okay. I typically don't like to use more than 3 in that caption, just because I think it gets a little bit cluttered. So I'm going to show you a way to avoid that. So I already have everything filled out here. I'm just going to click share. So this is going to post the photo that I just showed you to my page. We can see that it is up and running here. So to add my hashtags, I'm going to go back to my own post and click on it there. And I'm actually going to add in the hashtags as a comment. So to avoid typing in 30 hashtags every time, that can be a bit tedious, very time consuming, I always keep the hashtags that I use in a note. So you can see here, these are all of the hashtags that I regularly use. And again, I did just update this. We are always learning and growing as educators, myself included. I did just edit this to include a lot of the hashtags that are in our hashtag help page. And again, you can access that by going to bit.do/hashtag help. So be sure to do that, and you can create your own note with your own hashtags. So I have, as you can see, I have these 5 bullet point dots. You can use dots or periods. That will just give you a little bit of spacing. Again, this is so you do not clutter your own post. Then I have up here in this top section, I have 20 hashtags that I use pretty much every single time I post. So these are broad hashtags, things like hashtag teachers follow teachers, I teach too, teach, teachers, teach. Things that I'm using every single time are in this top section. And of course, the first hashtag that I use here is my store name hashtag, which is from SEPT to Mrs. May. So from September to Mrs. May is always the first hashtag that I use. And that helps my followers kind of keep track of my posts that I am making using my products and things from my store. And it also helps me search my followers and people that have purchased my products are using that hashtag. And I'm able to find other teachers who have used my products in their room, which is really cool. So again, these are our hashtags that I use on every single post. And these next sections are hashtags that I don't necessarily use all the time. These ones in the middle are featuring hashtags. So a couple of different pages on Instagram will do features for photos that they really like, so I can use those. These ones down here are focused on things that I have created. So I'm not going to use those in these posts because I didn't create the book Mooseltoe at all. It's a Scholastic product. So I'm not going to use any of these. And again, these tags down here at the very bottom are tags that I use when I am doing a giveaway. So I'm not going to use any of those topics because they aren't relevant to my post. Again, you want to make sure that all of your hashtags are very relevant. If you are using hashtags that don't relate to your post, it comes off a little spammy, and you definitely don't want that. So I am just simply going to copy these hashtags that I know I want to use, and then I'm going to return to my Instagram page. I'm going to do this as a comment. So what I am doing right now is just pasting them in, and now all of those hashtags are in here. Now again, this is only about 23 hashtags, so I want to add some more that are specific to this post. So I am going to do hashtag Scholastic, since this is a Scholastic book post. I'm going to do hashtag Scholastic Book Club, because that is how I accessed these books. So let me see if I can find that one here. I'll just type it in. I'm also going to do book and hashtag books. Now notice hashtag book and hashtag books, the only thing that's different is one is singular and one is plural. They're both different hashtags. So keep that in mind too, is that just by simply adding an S, that's a whole new hashtag. So I'm going to go ahead and do a couple other ones as well. I'm going to do hashtag Christmas because these are Christmas gifts. I am doing hashtag gifts, hashtag December, and again, this will connect me to people that are using those same hashtags. One last one I will do is, let's say, books for kids, just to see, and I'm looking here, that's got 97,000, almost 98,000 posts. So that's a good one to use because, again, many people are using it. I might want to look at another one that's just kids. So let me find that one. There we go. And before I post, I don't like to go through and count. Do I have 30? Do I have more than 30? So what I do is I copy and paste, again, this whole thing. I'm just going to copy it here. I'm going to copy this whole thing now, because if I hit post and there's too many hashtags, I'll have to redo that whole thing. So I'll hit post. Again, it comes up with couldn't post, tap to retry. This means that you have used too many hashtags. So I'm going to delete that post, go back in again. Now I've pasted it, and I'm going to take out ones that I don't think are as good. I'm going to take out I Teach second because this is more of a kindergarten, first grade book. I'm going to take out I Teach 1ST, I Teach first, because that one doesn't have as many hits too. Now I'm going to try that again. Now I have less than 30 hashtags, 30 or less, so it did post. So as you can see, now my post, if I go back to the original here, has all of these hashtags underneath it as a comment. So that's all there is to it. Remember, you can use up to 30 hashtags on each post, and I highly recommend that you do. Each hashtag that you use is only connecting you with a broader audience and getting your photos, your products, whatever it is that you're promoting on your Instagram out there to a wider audience of people. So thank you again for tuning in this Tuesday. We will see you right back here next Tuesday on Instagram Connection for Educators with more help for your Instagram page. Bye.